My name is Tyler. I'm a 42-year-old restaurant owner. One day, I had to run a few errands, so I went home at a time I usually work. There, I found my 40-year-old wife, Megan, in the middle of an affair with a young man in his 20s. You asshole! What are you doing dressed like that? What? Why are you home at this hour? The grand master of the wholesale store that I've been patronizing for a long time passed away. I rushed home to get my suit. Don't play with me, damn it. I came here because you said it was okay. Shut up. You're a man. Don't put the blame on a woman. I asked for his driver's license. The guy did not hesitate to pass it over. His name is Kevin, apparently. I thought to myself, he doesn't seem like a heartless guy. I wrote down the address on the card in my notebook and handed it back to him. It looks like you're sorry for what you've done, but you know you can't get off scot-free, right? You want me to take responsibility for having an affair with your wife? That's right. Do you live alone, or do you live with your family? Well, are you going to call my home, by any chance? I don't think we have a choice. Or do we both lawyer up and take each other to court? Please don't do that! I just got married 6 months ago! So that means your wife is at home. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but that doesn't mean I'm going to let you get away with this. No, please! You have the right to destroy someone else's family? This is not a conversation I want to have. Let's talk to Megan first. Megan, I'm going to report this to your parents. Why? The affair is between us. It's none of their business. That's not how it works. Marriage is not only between individuals, it's between families. When Riley was born, we told them about it. It's the same. What's the same? Reporting a childbirth and telling someone about an affair are two completely different things. Oh dear. It's a good thing Riley's in school at this time. I can't let a 15-year-old kid see her mother looking this ugly. I digress. But my daughter Riley is a big daddy's girl, which is unusual for a girl her age. On the other hand, for some reason, she and her mother Megan don't get along. They're always fighting. Riley, like me, is very earnest to the point. It's sometimes too much. I guess our personalities don't match Megan's selfish and unpredictable personality, but we mustn't forget that a parent and child are still a parent and child. Once Riley's past her rebellious teenage years, she'll learn to appreciate her mother for giving birth to her. However, it's not like Megan doesn't care about Riley as a daughter. Is it right to tear a mother and a daughter apart with just one mistake? I don't know if it's right. I don't know what I'm going to do with Megan. If I say I'm divorcing, will Riley come with me? But that would leave Megan all alone. It's not something I can decide on my own in the first place. I'm going to talk to Riley and tell her what's going on, and the three of us will discuss what's going to happen next. Hey Megan. Clunk. The moment I looked up to talk to Megan, I saw white sparks fly in front of me. I involuntarily fell to my knees. I slowly put my hand on my head. Then, I felt a warm and slippery sensation trickle down my hand. I slowly lifted my head and looked at Megan with blurry eyes. The trophy I won at a local gourmet contest is in her trembling hand. What the hell are you doing? You don't have to go that far. It's your fault. You're the one who tried to take Riley and Kevin away from me. Before I realized that Megan had hit me with the intent to kill me, I had already lost consciousness. So, the rest of the story is just my imagination, and what I heard from the police afterwards. There might be a few things that are not true, but please accept it as a minor fluffing to make things sound better. What have I done? What are you saying? You hit your husband over the head with that trophy, didn't you? Oh my god, we have to call an ambulance. Is he still breathing? Wait a minute, I'll check. That can't be. He's not breathing. What? In his heart? Well, so does that mean he's dead? I had nothing to do with that. You're the one who killed your husband. What are you talking about? You're an accomplice too. I've got nothing to do with this. I didn't do anything. But I'm certain you were having an affair with me here. If you keep this up, your wife will find out about the affair. You don't care if she does? I can't let that happen, but what do you want me to do? Let's just dump him in the ocean. What? Are you serious? Fortunately, this is a port town and the house is on a cul-de-sac. If we park a car in front of the house, we can take the body to the sea without being seen. I don't know. Is that the only way? We wouldn't be doing this if there was any other way. Just hurry up and get yourself together. I think it was somewhere around here that I started to come to my senses. I mean, I was only unconscious for a very short time. I was in a daze. I guess it's more accurate to say I'm just having trouble remembering some parts of that day. By the way, at this time, Kevin was in a panic, that he was checking my heartbeat with my right chest, when normally he should check it with my left. And the reason why they didn't notice my breathing was due to my sleep apnea. Meaning, I managed to survive thanks to my daily inactivity. If they'd known I was alive here, I'm sure they would have put an end to it. Phew, no one's looking, right? No one's looking. Quick, now. It's hot. It's painful. Get me out of this blanket. I'll drop it then. Ready? Yeah, I'm good. Okay then. 1, 2, 3. Splash. Blub, blub, blub. The blanket filled with water from being dropped into the ocean. I'm still wrapped in it and slowly sinking. To be honest, I'd like to jump out of the water and catch my breath, but I have to hold on until they leave. I pretended to be swaying in the waves so that Megan and Kevin wouldn't notice. I took out a convenience store bag that I had secretly hidden in my pocket. I hooked the bag onto my finger so that air would enter the bag. I sank into the water, checking them with my dim eyes without panicking or making a fuss, and when I sank to a certain degree, I put my mouth to the bag and breathed. If I had sunk any slower, I would have suffocated and died. Megan and Kevin checked that I had sunk and walked away, leaving only their shadows behind. I aimed for the blind spots by following the rocks on the bottom of the sea so that my body would not float up, and I surfaced slowly, not making a sound. I crawled out of the sea and rushed to my store, and while the employees looked at me with bewilderment, I changed into a waiter's uniform. After that, I couldn't go back to my house to get my car, so I borrowed a bicycle from one of the employees and rode to the junior high school where my daughter, Riley, goes to. I waited for her to come out of the school gate after her class, and that night, the time was exactly 2 a.m., the witching hour, as they say in the old days. I tried my best to calm Riley, who was suspicious that I was not coming home. Megan spent a sleepless night alone in her bedroom. I knew it was a mistake to dump his body in the sea. What if he had been washed ashore and someone had found his body? No, it'll be fine. No one will think I did it. Yeah, as long as I keep my mouth shut, everything will be all right. You fool. Even if the heavens forgive you for your sins, I won't forgive you. I will definitely get even with you. I snuck into the house with Riley's help. I was hiding in the ceiling of Megan's bedroom. The spot where Megan hit me is still throbbing, but fortunately, the wound doesn't seem to be that bad. I'm not going to think about him anymore. I'm going to start a new life with Kevin. I won't let you do that, asshole. I'm going to traumatize you so bad you'll never sleep at night again. What? What? Is it drafts again? It's painful. It's painful. Someone help me. Huh? Is this Tyler's voice? Are you kidding me? I thought you died. I know. You killed me. It hurts so much. Oh no, you can't be a ghost. It hurts. It hurts. I hate you. I curse you. Don't be silly. You're already dead. Don't keep hanging around me. Huh? What's with that tone? I guess you're not sorry enough yet. Alright, now I'm going to surprise you even more. Squeak, creak, rattle, rattle, rattle. What? What's that noise? What's that noise? Hey, where are you looking? Oh, no, not again. Not his voice again. I knew I wasn't dreaming or hearing things. What are you mumbling about? You can hear me, can't you? Hey! Megan gulps in some air and looks up at the ceiling where the eerie voice is coming from. But because it was the night of a new moon, or the light bulb was out, or maybe because of her old eyesight, Megan can't seem to see anything. I decided to make it easier for the old woman to see. I clicked the switch of the flashlight in my hand. Ghost! Teehee. Megan passed out on the spot. Well, I guess that's to be expected. Her husband, whom she thought she had killed, came out of the ceiling and was looking at her, and although it's a classic, a face lit up with a flashlight doubles the ghostly atmosphere. Pissing your pants and passing out is a must, I see. Are you done? Can I call the cops? Yeah, please do. I didn't expect her to fall for it so spectacularly. Well, she must have at least felt guilty about something now. Otherwise, she wouldn't be so afraid of you turning into a ghost. I hope that's how it works. Later, Megan was charged with assault and attempted murder, and Kevin was charged for guardian abandonment. Megan was questioned by the police and prosecutors and testified that her husband, who was supposed to be dead, had come out as a ghost. She was, of course, laughed at by the interrogators. Anyways, Megan and I got divorced while she was in prison. I got custody of Riley, of course. The other guy got off with a short sentence, but he lost his job and his family because of this incident. He also lost his savings to pay me alimony. Other than the length of the sentence, Megan was in the same situation. Either way, after she gets out of prison, her neighbors and relatives will look at her with a cold shoulder. I'm sure she will have a hard life after